Hello, everybody. Welcome to WrestleMania Vegas Night 2, Watch Along or WrestleMania 42, also known as It Can't Get Worse. Can it? Like, I'm sorry. After doing some retrospect about last night's episode, it was either incredibly safe, as by shown that we got uh, 6 of our 7 predictions correct, or really dumb, as in the main event of last night. And so, but we have night 2. Last night at the main event, I crashed out pretty hard. Tonight, if I'm going to crash out, it's probably going to be in the very first match that's coming up, which is Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Like, um, first of all, not a fan of Brock Lesnar. If you know, you know, he's mentioned like 30 some odd times in the Vince McMahon lawsuit for that. And so that's point one. Point two, they have one of the biggest stars, like the biggest future stars in their employ right now with Oba Femi. Like, he is getting reactions similar to what like Goldberg got in the 90s or Daniel Bryan got when he was in WWE during the Yes movement for this. And so my personal opinion is that any not crowning Oba as the next big thing tonight would be a catastrophic mistake. The other matches are fairly either, I think, fairly straightforward or just kind of there for that. But it has to be better than last night. Like, right? It has to be better than last night. Like, the two most exciting things from last night was, I'm sure there are people there, but you. And it's like, or they're trickling in. We just started the stream, Del Prost. So I'm sure there are people who are coming. It's just a matter of they're probably not in yet. So for that, since the stream literally just started 2 minutes ago. So all right. So with all that in mind, let's go ahead and kick this off. And again, they use the weird Cena thing with when he was his heel, his just flat thing. But all right, so we get another intro to WrestleMania tonight. So um so I believe the first 2 matches are already set, and I think the order are already set too, which is Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar as being the number 1 match. As I said, I think it's a huge problem if Oba doesn't win this match. As I said, last night I crashed out in the stupidity of the main event with Randy turning on Pat for literally no reason whatsoever, as far as I can tell, except he slow counted. Or he wasn't even slow counted. He just normal counted when he should have fast counted for him. But that's not enough reason to RKO Pat out of nowhere. And beyond that, the match was slow, plotting, and incredibly boring for the main event between Cody and Randy. But yeah, Oba versus Brock is probably going to be like a 7-minute sprint. I'm not expecting a 20-minute classic from these two. And if Brock wins, I will crash out incredibly hard. Just be prepared if you're going to be here for the stream. I will crash out harder than anything in this world if Oba Femi loses this match. Maybe even harder than last night. I will start dropping accusations and everything else. Hey, Zach, how you doing? All right. So, yeah, and yeah, that's the other thing is, yeah, tonight's the first hour is on ESPN. Oh, wow, they're getting right into it tonight. Oh, 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 that's a very. I wonder how they're going to do with the two weird designs they came up with. Though I will say that that old set was appropriate for last night because last night was old and busted. So this is a nice little switch up for tonight's with the different layout and stuff like that. But listen to this crowd. This crowd is going to explode here. Like literally, Oba Femi is the one of the best new things in professional wrestling right now. And so help me God, if they have Brock beat him, I'm gonna be pissed. Everybody doing the Oba strut? Yeah, see? This is more exciting than the crowd was at any point last night. Oh. And I think Triple H is a fucking moron if he decides to put Brock Lesnar over Oba on this match. Like this is the easiest slam dunk of the entire weekend, and Triple H better not screw it up. All right. So, hey Amar, how you doing? We're doing WrestleMania night. Welcome back. We're doing night 2 tonight of the watch along for WrestleMania. And so there we go. Boom. Night 2. All right. This is so for Triple H, Paul Levesque. This is the easiest of slam dunks of slam dunks. If he screws this up, as I said, I will be crashing out. And I will crash out hard on this one. Yeah, WrestleMania has 2 nights. So, yep. Yep, doing another night of this. We'll be back to our normal programming on Wednesday. Well, last night's who won was varied, but there were different people who won, but the answer is we all lost because it was a bad event, a bad night for that. But we had Usos LA Knight winning. We had Brie Bella and the returning Paige, which is probably one of the highlights of the night. Jacob Fatu won, Becky Lynch won, Gunther won, Liv Morgan won, and then in some inexplicable sense of booking, Cody Rhodes won, and one of the worst things I have seen in quite some time on the show, which may only be surpassed in awfulness by what we're about to see. But in reality, yeah, we all lost last night. Yeah, this match will be a sprint. It will probably be like a 5-minute sprint. I'm hearing it. Wait, are y'all hearing it? Oh, I'm sorry. I muted it. I didn't. I hear it on my end. I didn't hear it on. Okay, I unmuted it, so hopefully y'all can hear it now on your end. So there we go. Hopefully better. Yeah, you should be able to. I just turned it on. It might take a moment for it to come across, but yeah, it should be coming across to y'all now. So. Okay, yeah, it worked. Awesome. All right, sweet. All right. Yeah, I think these two entrances are probably going to be longer than the match. So. Do we really need ring introductions for this? This is going to be like 5 minutes, at 5, maybe 10 minutes at most. It's like goodness gracious. No, I don't think you're alone either. I see a few other people. It's like they're just probably lurking or being quiet or whatever. I know I've at least had 2 other people on YouTube who have commented. So this would be a very either happy beginning or I'm going to crash out incredibly hard. So let's see. All right. People actually have F5 signs that they're pulling for Brock. What the hell? No, no. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. So. Oh. Goodness gracious. Like. All right, now we're finally getting started. We had a couple holds to. They're making Brock look really, or they're making Oba look strong really early, which I kind of expected them to do. My concern is they're still going to let Brock win this, and I'm going to be pissed if they do. Oh. Oh. Okay, all right. Let Brock get a little offense in. That's fine. I'm okay with Brock getting a little offense in here. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, this is on ESPN regular, so this is probably more widely accessible, at least for first match. So right. Oh no. Oh no. Like, please don't do something stupid. Please don't do something stupid. Like, well, then you're not watching WrestleMania. He doesn't have a chair. This is not a no DQ match. You might be watching from last night, but good, good. Let him. Oh no, 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 no! Don't let him. You no, y'all better not. They better not. Okay, staircase. Yes, that's correct. Yes. Oh, fall from grace. Let's finish it. Thank God Triple H has a brain in his head. Oh my gosh. I was like, please don't be this stupid. Please don't be this stupid. Thank the frickin' Lord. Whew. All right. I'm already in a better mood than about last night. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, I was so concerned with it being on ESPN and everything else that Triple H was going to do something stupid. But no, he did the right thing actually. Yeah, Oba Femi actually pulled out the win correctly as he should have. Like, smart. Thank the freaking Lord. That's all I can say is like, yeah. All right. Brock might be hurt. But yeah, no one except maybe Goldberg and like has taken down Brock Lesnar like that. It was like that was about as yeah, that was about as clean as you could possibly get there. Like that was the thank God, you know. Yeah, I'm seeing in the Discord that I'm in right now. Yeah, yes, it's like they did what was right. They didn't. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's like yeah. I mean, well, as big as Brock Lesnar is, to just straight power bomb his ass in the middle of the ring. Not just power bombing, but pick him up above his head and power bomb him. Yeah, Oba Femi is that person. Oba is that person. Like, yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna be a long match, but that's exactly what they need to do, and they're already off to a better start than they were. I mean, well, last night wasn't. The last night, the end is what pissed me off. Today, at least the start did not piss me off. Oh yeah, he's breathing. He's fine. He's selling. That's all he's doing is selling. Yeah, he's selling. Yeah. Brock is still a good professional. Well, was a good professional wrestler. He still knows how to sell and everything. Oh wait, hold on. Is he? No, he's not gonna do that. You're gonna do it now? No, he's not gonna do it now. No, he didn't break his leg. He's signifying he's gonna retire. Wait, he's gonna retire? It's like, if Brock might be retiring, he's signifying retiring. Yeah, this is Amari. I don't know how familiar you are with wrestling, but as a general rule of thumb, when someone's actually retiring from professional wrestling, what they typically do is take off their gloves and take off their boots and leave them in the middle of the ring to signify that he's done. And so, wow. I knew I knew Brock wanted to retire this year. I thought it was going to be Gunther who retired him. But I am more than happy for Oba Femi to be the one to retire Brock Lesnar. Like, I have no concern with that. Like, this is even better. This is even better news. This is I was assuming like wow. I really thought that Gunther, because Gunther's been doing a whole career killer gimmick lately. I assumed that Brock was going to come back on a rampage after losing to Oba Femi, and Gunther was going to be the one to have to retire him, or going to be the one to retire him. But I am so glad they actually gave Oba Femi that the honor of retiring Brock Lesnar. Like, that is absolutely 100% the right call for that. And so, yes. Yeah, what a... Yeah, it's like, it was... Yeah, I'm looking at it here as that, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, obviously, fuck Brock for being in the Janelle Grant lawsuit and everything else 30 some odd times with Vince McMahon. But at the same time, yeah, doing this for Oba Femi is the right call, and everything else as well. So, yeah, I'm shocked they didn't let Gunther do it, but at the same time, I think this is absolutely the right call. To have Oba Femi be the one to retire Brock Lesnar officially. And the good news is now, for at least Paul Heyman's story-wise, Paul Heyman already has a new guy waiting in the wings to become the next dude. And we're going to probably be looking forward to Oba versus Braun Breaker, since Braun Breaker returned last night for this. This is I am so happy they did this for him. And so, yeah, I'm watching it right now. Yeah, they're doing a extended retirement thing for Brock, and I'm kind of glad to see. Yeah, trust me, Amar, you're not missing anything. He's just him walking away after retiring in the ring. So, for that, but yeah, allowing Oba to be the one to retire him is absolutely 100% the right call. He doesn't have a belt. No, he left everything. He left everything in the ring. Like, he has nothing. He doesn't even have shoes on. So, all right. So we're 1 for 1 on our predictions at the moment, which is good. So the next match we already know is definitely going to be the ladder match. And ladder matches are chaotic and always fun. for this. So we actually have 6 participants in the upcoming ladder match, which is Penta, who is the champion, Javon Evans, Rusev, Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio Jr., and JD McDonough. And this is for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, similar to what I did last week for the Casino Gauntlet. Since there are multiple participants in this, I have given myself an option of 2 predictions here, because obviously a lot of things can happen in a ladder match and can be very, very unpredictable for this. Oh, no. This is just the first match. No, we still got 5 more matches tonight for this. So no, we are just getting started, Amar. Like, this is just match number 1 for this. For match number 2 is a ladder match, and ladder matches are always a lot of fun. They're also a lot of high risk, crazy stuff for this. And so this is gonna be a train wreck in the best way possible. There's 3 luchadors in this match, and luchadors are always known for doing crazy stuff in the ring. And then Javon Evans might as well be a 4th luchador. And then you have Rusev, who's kind of the big base to toss people. And then JD McDonough is just kind of there. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% certain why JD McDonough is there. But yeah, he's there for this match. For that. And so right now, if you're watching on the Netflix feed, they're showing once again the Hogan documentary stuff. So yeah. See, this is the thing that got people upset last night, is not a lot of in-ring, a lot of commercials. But the good news is the next thing that they actually have in-ring should be incredibly entertaining. So the next day that I'm actually going to be playing a game. So Thursday, I haven't released a schedule for this week yet. Thursday, I am going to be redoing You Laugh, You Lose, since I had to cut out early on that. And so I still have a whole You Laugh, You Lose that we need to do first for that. And so we're going to do You Laugh, You Lose first. And then Friday, Saturday, I'm not 100% certain on the game. And I know what I've originally planned for the game to be, versus I don't know if that's the game I want to do at the moment. So what I mean by that is, my original intention, I think, was to do Control Ultimate Edition, the original Control game. That would be on Friday and Saturday next week. For that, it could be I might just decide to play Pragmata. Also, I've been seeing a lot of hype about Pragmata. As well as what I've heard, Father Simulator as another name for it, for that. So there's a possibility we might do that. But right now I'm leaning towards Control being the game that we play. But that will be on Friday and Saturday. So those will be the next time I'm playing a game. I really don't want to watch more Hogan documentary. Please just make it stop. All right, so I don't know why I'm watching commercials on Netflix. Like, the whole entire purpose of Netflix was to not see commercials internationally. So all right. Yeah, there we go. So it's all set up. So yes, the next thing is the Intercontinental ladder match. Now, right now there's six participants. They said there might be someone from AAA. I don't know who they would add into this. I think there might be a possibility we still might get a seventh person here. Starting off with Rey Mysterio as appropriate. So, all right, to go into my two options, Javon Evans is kind of like Oba Femi in that he clearly is like the next big guy for WWE, along with Oba and Braun Breaker, who came back yesterday from an injury. And so I think this is Javon Evans to win, I think, in terms of storyline and the thing that they've been saying right now. However, with Rey Mysterio Jr. being in this match, I think you cannot discount the fact that Rey, who's probably close to his own retirement run for this, might have one more shot with might have one more run with the Intercontinental title. It would be a correct thing to do for that. If they add a seventh, I think there's I think there's one of two possibilities. Either poor JD, damn, JD McDonough got a jobber entrance on WrestleMania. Damn. So, okay, I'll go ahead and say anybody who's in the ring right now probably is not winning. So, yeah, it looks like Rusev, Dragon Lee, and JD McDonough all for this. So, now, I was saying extra people that we might see in this match. If we're going to go someone from AAA, which is owned by WWE, we might see potentially, what's his name? The Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana's been very, very popular for that. So that's a possibility. If it's someone not from AAA, it's insane. I think they want to get a Joe Hendry entrance on ESPN. And so it would not surprise me if Joe Hendry gets added to this match. Now, if Joe Hendry gets added to the match, I might pick a third winner, and it might be Joe Hendry. Because let's see. All right. Oh, Penta, here we go. Oh, Penta getting a special entrance. Or at least a special interview. Honestly, I really want Penta to lose this and then to team up with his brother Rey Fenix in the tag division and bring back the Lucha Brothers. Here we go. Unfortunately, Penta's entrance doesn't work as well when it's like bright daylight. Because his relies a lot on pyro. I mean, really cool pyro, don't get me wrong, but... All right, so we're probably going to be getting a, yeah, I really think we're going to get a seventh. Again, they said working with other groups, and while yes, Rey Mysterio has been active in yeah, Penta, I will say Penta is a psycho, like, in terms of what he does on ladder matches. And, like, if you want to see a really good Penta ladder match, well, one, the Lucha Under... Oh, it's Mortal Kombat. Oh, of course, it's Mortal Kombat 2 walking in. I was like, where did I see that mask before? Of course, it's Shao Kahn. All right. Oh, okay, they're starting. Oh, the three luchadors obviously working together early. Oh my god! Yeah, oh, three luchadors standing tall at the beginning. No surprise there. Oh no. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Insanity's gonna be starting. Oh. Up. And setup ladder. We will call this one Chekhov's ladder because someone is going through that ladder. Jeez, Javon. Jesus. See, that's why I think Javon should win this. Like, this dude's just insane. Like all these guys are good. Even the ones who are not the luchadors. Yeah. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, so, wait, are we getting Styles Clash from? All right. Oh, nope. Of course, Dragon Lee knows the 619. So, all right. All right, Rusev. Yeah, Rusev of all the people who, if somehow Rusev wins, I would be the most shocked by that surprise. But I don't think Rusev stands a chance in hell of actually winning this match. Yeah. No, JD, Jesus, what are you doing, JD? What the hell? Didn't you just come back from an injury involving your neck or back or whatever? Like, thirsty ass people in the audience. All right, in about 6 minutes, I'm probably gonna have to take a break from this match for a moment. So, um, we'll be back in just a moment if that happens. So, oh, now they have people. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, if Rusev is the least likely to win, I think JD McDonough is probably the next least likely to win. Jesus, Javon, what are you doing? Javon's insane. Why would you wait? Why would you go for a smaller ladder, knowing that the bigger ladder is the correct one? Oh no! Yeah, but that 619 does more damage to Ray than it does to um. All right. Oh Jesus! Oh no! Oh Jesus, Dragon Lee! That was completely unnecessary. He was trapped already. There was no reason to hit that. He was trapped. He was not going anywhere. Yeah, this match is not going to be over in 3 minutes. So, it's never good when they start making some sort of a contraption with the ladder. Like someone's going through something. Someone's going through something here. Like that. Good example. Yeah, you're nowhere close to the ladder. Or, I mean, well, Rusev has long enough arms, he could probably pull that off, but nobody else is actually going to be able to reach that from that position. So, uh-oh. I think I know what... Like, someone... Oh, he's going to Canadian Destroyer. Yep, there we go. I called it. Check out the ladder. Yep, there we go. Knew that was coming. Penta might retain. Oof. Goodness gracious. Hey, Omar. Yeah, how you enjoying the ladder match? Oh. All right, I gotta take a break real quick. I'll be back in just a moment. Yeah, Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee's not gonna win this. So, all right, I'm waiting for a callback, and then I will pause again. So, so pretty much everybody else is down, with the exception of Siobhan. Yeah, so far way better night 2 than other nights. So I don't think there's any chance in hell that JD wins. Like, Penta's more likely to retain, but yeah, Joanna's getting back in the ring at this moment. So, oh no, we're gonna get a Canadian destroyer into the ladder, which is effectively gonna take Penta and them out of this match. There we go. All right, so this might be the end of the match. Let's see. Match is still well out of position. Like, this makes zero sense. If Rusev wins this makes zero sense. Nope. Okay. Nice. OG cutter. Dude's back must be killing him right now. Oh, they have Penta retain? Penta retain would be a choice. Like, it's not a bad choice, but it would be a choice. Oh, all right. I will gladly say I was incorrect on this one. Like, I think it's wrong. I personally would have uh So I think it would have been better to crown Javon, but at the same time, Penta is one of the hotter stars right now, so I completely and totally understand uh, Penta winning this. Again, it's not the choice that I would make, but it's an understandable choice. So I will say already better than the first couple nights, or the first night of WrestleMania. So definitely not bad. They gave Javon a good moment, so that's not bad. All right. I think I know what might happen now. Is I think tomorrow night on Raw, Penta might hold an open challenge, and maybe Oba Femi will beat Penta for the Intercontinental title. I think that's the wrong thing to do. The right thing to do would be if Roman Reigns wins tonight or CM Punk, have either one of them challenge, have an open challenge, and have Oba just destroy him. All right, we'll be back in a moment. Holy shit, the train on that coat of. And that's not image. That's not like computerized images. That's his actual, like, you saw people touching it. Holy shit. Okay. All right. So actually, I was kind of right in my order. Sami versus Trick. I think this is as clear of a they need to crown Trick now type of thing here. And so yeah, this is a I think Trick is, as you probably see, is so over with the crowd. I hate it because Sami is one of the best wrestlers in the employ of WWE. And the fact of the matter is, though, I think there's no doubt in my mind that Trick Williams is going to win this, win the U.S. title here. And yeah, and little Yachty's been involved with this. So, all right, we're back. So sorry for the extended break, but we got back right before the first match because WWE can't help itself with commercials and everything else. So. Talk about that because Sami Zayn is a disaster of 2026. I want to let us know where he will go. So we know there's going to be a band-aid over the cracks. Sami Zayn loops his goal tonight. Yeah. Oof. He was a TNA World Champion, yes. Yeah, if you haven't been paying attention to NXT has been doing kind of a thing together with TNA, and yeah, Trick Williams actually had the TNA title world title for a short period of time. I feel so bad because like Sami Zayn is literally probably one of the best in-ring workers in the world, and WWE just does not respect in-ring workers. Like they just don't. And the audience doesn't either. Like the audience, somehow the audience has turned Trick Williams, who has been acting like a complete and total heel. Somehow they've made him the face of this situation. Just because they can scream, "Whoop that Trick." Well, I mean, has Booker T been? Yeah, there's something that I should point out. Yeah, the fact of the matter is that Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes are not in this match is an absolute travesty. They've been a big part of the U.S. title scene on SmackDown for pretty much this entire year so far. And the fact of the matter is that not having them on here just is wrong. Sami Zayn has the advantage. Trick's got a better spin in him tonight. And Sami Zayn now probably a bit uncharacteristic for Sami. So, I've got to do two being the champions. Also, about to drop a little guilt on the outside of your high back. And as we've seen on the SmackDown Wrestling Night, there's a little bit physical at times too. So he's got to be aware of that. Yachty checking out the guy or Sami Zayn now. Outside the ring. Now you're going to turn around. Well, the good thing is at least he knows how to heal it up. So Sami can heal it up with the best of them. So hello. All right, sorry, I'm switching stuff over real quick. All right. Hopefully this is... All right. Changed up my microphone for a second because I'm probably going to be fixing dinner in a few moments. And so, or at least ordering. So I wanted to have the ability to have my headphones on for this entire thing. So let's see. All right. Let's see. So, all right.
For the big down, Sami Zayn knows that. We're talking about the bride of all dies. And referee, I think, starts to go a week still part of our legs. Not distraction. He's trying to check and now that's a touch the bounce there.
All right. Sorry, I tried to do something. Nope, not yet, not yet, not yet. It's gonna get the trick shot, I think. Oh, there we go. I don't think Sammy's gonna hit the haluva kick here, but let's see. Trick shot. That's it. I think that's gonna be it. As expected. Yep, not too much of a surprise there. Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem, and this is the problem that I had with last night too. Is the match? I keep track of this right now. So the last match ended officially at 4:18 p.m. Pacific Coast. Let's see when the next match actually starts. And I mean, it's not entrances. I'm saying ring the bell, ding, 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 match starts.
Going for Sami Zayn, whose world has just been blown, but tonight is all about Slick Williams. And it's 11 countless steppers that have been stepping out of Las Vegas. The United States Championship. This is from Longani there. You got it.
I'm happy for Trick Williams. But this match could, like, with these two caliber stars, like, I do watch NXT. I know what Trick Williams can do. Trick Williams had some amazing matches with, like, Ilya Dragunov and, you know, other people in NXT. Between Trick and Sami, this match could have gone on. They could have done a 20-minute match here easily, no questions asked. And yet they just decided to phone in the bare minimum, like 10 minutes for a WrestleMania US title match, less than 10 minutes. Like, it's just not. I expect better. I want better. Maybe it's just me asking too much. Maybe, you know. Like, Jesse Ventura. Well, it's better than doing one for Jelly fucking Roll. God, that looks so awful. I said that last night, but God, it looks awful.
For decades, legacies will be here. This is WrestleMania. And they want to see
We don't need more. Ah! It's the same shit from last night. Literally, it's like.
Yeah, I'll take about it. Very touch that stuff. That's just what our machine for truth. Take the gas.
All right. So, yes, I'm sorry, y'all. There's just commercials like, there's just not a whole lot interesting here. I really think the next match would be Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. It might be Demon Finn Balor um, hold on, let's see. I'm going to step away from the microphone for a second. I'll still try to talk so you'll be able to hear me, but. By the way, I think this commercial break has gone longer than the Sami versus Trick match went. Like, goodness gracious. All right, please stop showing us more of the Hogan documentary. We don't care. Like, literally, we don't care. Yes, we need a advertisement for a 4-month-old game. Like,
Celebrities are out tonight. I got one person. How the hell is the 49ers tight end George Kittle still functioning today after the Bears was taken yesterday at WrestleMania? And that's from a portion of the pace.
George Kittle. It's like Tyrese is like, I'm not even gonna attempt to try to have a beer with this guy around. I'm just gonna give him the beer. It's his beer. Like, it's not even worth it. I'm just gonna give him the beer. Tony Hinchcliffe, that no one cares. Literally, no one cares. Oh, Gronk is there. Uh oh. Gronk is a 40-year-old teenager. Oh, nope. Actually, that's not the next match. The next match is Demon Finn Balor versus Dominik Mysterio. And obviously, with the return of the Demon here, I think this is fairly straightforward. Demon Finn Balor should win this match fairly handedly for this. So. All right. What in the world? What in the world?
No, he's not paying homage to the great consumer soccer. Everyone believes maybe the greatest consumer of all time. Dominik Mysterio took the mask off with a ribbon. He's the greatest consumer of all time. In his mind, the champion Gucci's wearing tonight.
It's like, oh, Dominik's getting a special entrance, so he's clearly losing here. Well, I mean, so the Demon will too, but
Specifically said, Freedom Balor in its straight on backs for the tyrant of GM Adam Pearce has brought the run out of him from Oba Femi, the greatest luchador of all time, Dirty Dom of Rhea Knox. Dirty Dom always rises to the occasion.
like, there are so many people who I'd rather see on WrestleMania than Dominik Mysterio, but I mean, Dominik's gotten better than he first was a long time ago, but he's still not great. Still not great whatsoever.
Star-crossed lovers could have a magnificent weekend here in Wrestlemania. That man's sure jackass. Superb. He can be buildup. Rather than the Jets for the next anyway. I don't know what this Hendry is, but it's all over you that some of this past, whether it's sweat, championship juice. Right, this is what I need, Dominik's juice. Most people want some Dominik's juice.
Okay, all right. Can we please stop talking about Dominik's juice, please? Please? Please?
And quickly.
I'm glad he's bringing the Demon back, even though the Demon was absolutely destroyed as a character during the Roman Reigns match, but so let's see. Like, They're en route. This thing will be over by 6 p.m. Pacific. Like, like, all right. All right. Let's see.
Until unceremoniously ejected by Dirty Dog and friends. That WrestleMania last year, God was security came in battle. The big related to the Intercontinental. This was something about Balor. And now, even they can explain the WrestleMania, Mysterio ready, what the hell you do? Start running, first of all, and then you kind of don't stop.
All right.
I mean, say champion. Yeah, the Triple A mega champion.
Let's see.
It's almost unstoppable. It's first size, his personality changes because when the war pain goes on, so you're a lesser size tail.
All right. Yeah, this should be it's not quite a squash match, but it should be fairly straightforward, I think. There we go. All right.
This is the seventh time he's going to street fight. The history of WrestleMania.
Only 7?
I'm surprised you guys got first.
What? Right now, this is the most mild street fight in the history of mild street fights. Like, come on. He is not the master of 619. That's Ray. Trust me, Ray is like 30 years older than Dom, and Ray's 619 is still better than Dom's.
Matches with that combo simply not enough tonight against this version of the Demon.
All right.
Otherworldly athleticism from this one. How can possibly contend with an opponent who is capable of over 2 minutes down in Phoenix by the Demon? Now the Demon measuring his man. And again, the corner's down, seeing off at will, and nothing Dom is doing now is work. Now he's dropped up to him. He better get out of there.
The coup? Coup. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Sorry, I'm half watching and half trying to figure out what I want to get for dinner. Like, tonight. Two.
Structuring back a fortunate and finish the job for good. We can continue the judgment there. Down to tonight with Morgan, the full title wrestler of WrestleMania Saturday, God's girlfriend. One right now, Will Hendry might go unsuccessful with the weapon. The field tonight was incredible, but not quite enough on the night. This is in the favor of the judgment day. I do not like the look in the eyes of the Demon here. See, that took a little bit too much time there, and the Demon able to chop it along. All
right.
Just a ball of crunching from the Demon. I don't say, well, this is the power you may have. Fast, don't say, very good.
There's no way. Wow.
Surely it's game over. Splash. Give it a kill, too. It's believe that still at this point because it's 6-1 still assisting, followed up by a beautifully executed cross press. It should be over. We're selling on the back of the head. It's not. Sorry, I'm questioning something to go. I've been in that national crowd, given out of the allegiance to you. Superstars raising their game on the biggest stage of them all there at WrestleMania. You have to dig deeper in order.
It's a okay match. It's just like a, eh. Oh, I forgot to see what. It was at least 20 minutes, I think, from. All right.
That's why it's distracted him, and now the demon is in full time.
All right. How's this more unsanctioned than the unsanctioned match last night?
Trapped in the steel chair.
They're gonna put him on the table. He's gonna coup de grace from the table. This is the end of the match. Yep, that's it. Yep, not too much of a surprise there. Again, it's like the situation around it. It had to be. Are we really done in 2 matches? Oh, this is so awful. Oh my gosh. And what's bad is Jade versus Rhea can't go more than 10 minutes because Jade Cargill cannot go longer than 10 minutes. I'm sorry, Jade Cargill does not have that type of stamina in a match. Like, I think if you look at the longest Jade Cargill match, you're probably looking somewhere in the realm of, like, you know. So next match is Jade versus Rhea because obviously Roman versus Cody are going to close. Like, Rhea versus Jade. I mean, I think it's just fairly straightforward here. It's like Rhea is one of their biggest stars. This Jade experiment, in my opinion, has to come to an end. And I think it comes to an end tonight. I'm sorry, Jade is just. I'm gonna let my own feelings about Jade Cargill come out here, which is Jade doesn't belong on NXT Stand and Deliver, much less WrestleMania. Yes, Jade has the look to her, but her promos are awful. Her matches are awful. Like, and you're like, oh, I bet you liked Jade when she was in AEW. No, the only good Jade match in AEW was with Chris Statlander, and that was one of her last matches in AEW. For that, she can't wrestle. She can't do anything, decent in the ring. She's been doing this for 5 years plus at this point. She had even had Daniel Bryan / Bryan Danielson as a trainer, and this is the best that she's gotten in that time frame. I'm sorry, no, it's time to end the Jade experiment. Jade needs to lose and probably, at the very least, go down to NXT. Probably more preferably go to Evolve, and probably the best of all, just go to Hollywood. That's where you belong. Like, go be Storm in the next X-Men movie or whatever. But like, this wrestling thing ain't for you, Jade. I'm sorry, it's just not. Like it's just not for you. Like, you just need to go. Like, obviously Rhea is one of their biggest stars, their biggest draws, and everything else. There'll probably be shenanigans aplenty because there's BFAB and Michin for Jade, and then EO for Rhea for this. But yeah, this should be a fairly straightforward result here. I'm sorry, yeah, this year's Wrestlemania is just bad. There's just no two ways about it. It's bad. Like, yeah, I don't think you can convince me that it's good or anything. It's just bad. Like, Kate Brown took Mackin. I'm just piss poor quality. I expect people will be happy with you. Like, I might too. You just can't. And it's not that they didn't have room for more matches, but unfortunately, this version of WWE prefers advertising over putting on a decent show. I think last night I saw a statistic, there was like 10 minutes less of ads than there was of actual wrestling. That's inexcusable. In every sense of the word. So for that. So Minute Maid Juice.
ringside. Please welcome our already past VIP guest for this match, Adam Fudgeman. Adam is here, sitting at ringside and waiting out for the next matchup. Welcome aboard, Adam. It's good to have finally got a decent commentary partner, somebody who doesn't perennially lie like Michael Cole.
Who the fuck is Adam Weitzman? Jade's coming out first. Yeah, Jade's absolutely losing. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Jade looks like $1,000,000, but God, she's terrible in the ring.
Jade Cargill, the current WWE champion, who is 2-0 in her career at Wrestlemania and hopes to continue that winning streak tonight. Because for the first time ever, she goes one-on-one to the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. If you know, Jade Cargill will break, which is one of the greatest physical specimens, male or female, this industry has ever seen. But it ain't just looks. This woman knows exactly how to use it. A supreme athlete, a supreme champion.
All right. So, hi, Minerva. How you doing? Sorry, we're watching a half decent show at best right now. Um, I'm sorry. It's like this is like the middest of the mid shows for WrestleMania. We're already on the next to last match.
Escape from insane asylum because she says Jade Cargill has been fighting her insane over the past couple of months. This is her opportunity to break out and win a case. Jade Carter went through a lot of people in many different ways, but mainly the women's locker room through her sheer dominance has looked unstoppable since winning the WWE Women's
So, all right, I put my dinner order in for tonight. So, all right, we'll see what gets here first: my dinner or the end of WrestleMania. Let's see. Now this is the only. Is this the only women's match? Yeah, this is the only women's match. Now, last night they got a bunch of shit online for the women's match, the women's championship match with Liv and Stephanie, being less than 7 minutes long. Problem is, I don't see this match going much longer than that because again, Jade cannot go. Like I think they'll have 7 minute. I think they'll have another 7 minute match. They'll probably have 20 minutes or 10-15 minutes of the Hall of Fame stuff, and then they have the Roman versus Punk match, which is probably gonna be 25-30 minutes of itself. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
set there. Jade Carter is not an outsider. Jade Carter.
Let's see.
She deserves it, and she has the gold for a reason, and well, several reasons.
All right. I'll be honest. After this weekend, this is probably the last time I do WrestleMania. I'm gonna seem like oh, you prefer AEW? You're gonna do AEW watch alongs. You're damn sure I will do AEW watch alongs. If I have to sit through another 2-night SummerSlam or one night of this where it's 5 matches and shit work, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do this. Like I'm not gonna do WrestleMania. I'm not gonna do WWE. If this is the best product they can put on for their big show end of the year, like their biggest show of the year, essentially. If this is the best they can do, they've lost the plot.
It's Rhea Ripley, but incredibly soft and crafty is Jade Carter. Jade claims jealousy and bitterness. I agree. Power slide out. That was beautiful. Cover by the champ. Kick out, but it's easy to hate on Jade Carter if you're sharing a locker room with her. Of course, everyone taking a picture, a photograph. They want Jade Carter first. They roll the red carpet out. Look, what? It's gone.
Like, this is just, I'm sorry, this is just bad. Yeah, because she's Cody's friend. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Jade wouldn't even be here if she wasn't Cody's friend. Like, 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 yeah, this is. I'm just, it's bad. I don't know. Maybe it was just last night. Oh, I will say I did stay up late last night um, watching the GCW clusterfuck, till about 2, 3 in the morning, for that, and so, maybe it's just me being incredibly tired. And I will say, if you have a chance to go back and watch the GCW clusterfuck, I highly would recommend it. It was really good, for that. But it was actually a lot of fun and way more entertaining than night one of WrestleMania. For this, but like, this is just sad. That's all this is. This is sad. Like, no way. Okay, thank God. Like, this is just. Oh, here we go, shenanigans. Like, what in the world? Did Jade just hit the one-winged angel? What the fuck? Like, goodness gracious. You know what? Props to allowing the... Like, I can't believe one. I can't believe one. I can't believe one they had oh, Io Sky. Well, thank God at least get her on the stage. I'm sure they let Jade hit the one-winged angel. On top of that, I'm glad that they allowed Rhea to kick out of it. Thank God, this is about to be over. No. Whoa. There we go. All right. It was... The result was always... There was no question ever about the result of this one. But, like... Like, all right. We're down to our final match. I will say that was better than I expected, but... that was a better match than it had any right to be. I will say that. That's an amazing counter. I missed it on the first time, but yeah, oh my God, what an amazing counter to the Jade into the Riptide. Like, nice. Apparently, yes. As I mean, they could have done Io versus Asuka. They could have done a seventh match tonight, but I guess not.
Because you know where we are. 3 weeks from this weekend, we're in Tampa. It's Backlash. And you know what happens in Backlash?
Rematches. Oh, wait, sorry.
Mexico City, Mexico. We're referred by the listeners here tonight. Love that city. Quezon City in the Philippines. Enjoying the show tonight. As is Dublin, Ireland. Got to be happy with the performance of the demon. Let's go, Dublin.
This song. Guaranteed no place in America. Elevate the match and experience the very best of a beautiful game with a team.
So, all right. So the final match. Now, I will say, this may be.
Wrestlemania kicked off tonight on ESPN, and Oba Femi shot the world. A fall that breaks to the beast Brock Lesnar. Oba Femi is the next big thing in WWE with an absolutely incredible performance against Brock Lesnar tonight. And then the shot for the wall shot. No one saw this coming. There was no hint this would happen. Brock Lesnar taking his gloves, taking his boots off in the middle of the ring.
See you, Brock.
It appears that Brock Lesnar has halted a career, ending the career of one of the greatest, if not the greatest, combat sports athlete in history. The man has been his mentor for his entire career. Paul Heyman in tears as Lesnar was out here tonight, emotionless well, hanging up.
So yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm glad Brock is gone. I recognize what Brock did for the business, but he's also named like 34 times in the Janelle Grant lawsuit. If you missed the earlier part of the show, so he's directly tied with Vince's lawsuit, and so yeah, I am glad he's gone. He needed to be gone anyway, but I'm glad that he is gone for that. Plus, it leaves now Paul Heyman free to do what he should be doing, which is making Braun Breaker the next guy. We could have you could have 5-10 WrestleManias with Braun versus Oba, and it would be insane.
This breaking news story tonight on the post show. It happens immediately following the main event here at WrestleMania. Also on the post show, Oba Femi, of course, the new United States Champion Trick Williams, the new WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley, and of course the Intercontinental Champion Penta, all part of the post show here tonight.
Yep.
This WrestleMania tonight is also with people.
Is-
Attendance. Special attendance for night 2 is 55,255, which makes the overall weekend.
All right, let's see. Let's see how far he's off. Wrestle. It takes WrestleMania Night 2. I should say WrestleMania 42 Night 2.
Sports entertainment. Moment 3, because that officially concludes my duties as your host.
Let's see.
Can't tell you how much it means to me to be here. I wanted to take a second to give you a heartfelt thank you.
Wait.
No, no.
Oh no.
You got a hold of that.
This better not be.
Inspired. I ain't kidding. my WrestleMania moment last year, and I am not leaving this ring until I get my WrestleMania moment here at WrestleMania 42. Right? Good to see you.
Sorry, I was looking to see you real quick. How far off?
What I'm hearing is you want a WrestleMania moment. Yeah.
Wow, they're off by about 4,000. Last night they were only off by about 1%. Tonight they're off about close to 10%.
Cena, buckle up, Vegas.
Like,
He's no weirdo. Oh my goodness, what is happening? They're little Danhausens. Danhausens has midgets. Yes, and he's all about them social media. It's for masters to call them that. Midgets. You love those? Yeah, I did. Get some shoes. You got them strong. And look at Danhausen. That's the Scooby-Doo man, but Danhausen. The greatest show of the year. Wait a minute. Danhausen is a blood around the city. Well, Jeffrey is obviously over. Jeffrey the baby jump. All nothing taken down. No space. It's not even going to discuss that moment. And quite simply, the complete opposite of that is true.
you want, and as stupid as this is, like, yeah.
Speaking of which, I've got something to say to you.
It's like,
Huge fan hasn't done everything yet. Oh, shit, against him.
and this might, if Joe Hendry shows up, this might be where Joe Hendry shows up too. Like, because they're both in ring gear.
Kids, you are toxic. Yes, that's all right. That's all we do. What do you need to do about it? Famous. Get out! Oh, yeah, so
It's not legal. It's not even a match. Makes sense of the night. Right in the. Oh no, Danhausen's gonna do the 5-knuckle shuffle.
WrestleMania is unexpected. It's also the grandest stage of them all. There is no showcase bigger than our next. It's next up. It's your
All right, we're at the main event time now. All right, so I guess I need to give my explanation. This is one I'm not 100% certain on, but the story they've been telling, I think, calls for. Here's what I would like for it to happen. Maybe this is just me fantasy booking. I would like Roman to win tonight, and then tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, I would like Roman to have a open challenge and face somebody. Oba Femi comes out and they crown Oba Femi as the champion tomorrow night. That would be my ideal circumstance for this. I can see Punk continuing his reign, even though I personally find Punk to be boring as fuck for that. But this would probably be one of the better matches, but it still would.
just because you're not the Royal Rumble, but because I am the main event of WrestleMania. I want you. Anything without this fuss is the only reason this place is where it's at. It's not a shot. It's a comparison because I'm not pure old. Next to your father. Because I'm not going to start with you. It's because you're sick and you're boring and you're plastic.
All right, so yeah. Oh God, no, not the Street Fighter trailer again. God, this is so. The Danhausen segment is better than. Like, yeah, so I didn't want to see the WrestleMania trailer again, but yeah, this is just God, that Street Fighter movie looks so ass. Yeah, let's see. All right, it's just more ads, more. Chat, ask me something, please. Like, it's like this year's the WrestleMania is the biggest commercial of the year. Like, seriously. Oh, 1 second, y'all. Hello? Alright, open the door right now. Alright, hopefully the whole thing is done for now. Please, 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 please. Well, my dinner arrived, so my dinner arrived before the start of the main event, so I guess that's good. But oh, how did they get it in? Hello? Alright, I'm open now. Alright, it should be open.
Jade, what's it like being one of the greatest tag teams of all time?
Folks, I might have to go downstairs to get it. I don't know what's up with my newsletter blend, but apparently it's not working. So alright. We had 30 minutes of intros anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like literally it doesn't matter. So there we go. What the fuck is this entrance? Oh, it's Roman's entrance. Hello? Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. Did that work? Of course, they're gonna get major entrances and everything else for the. So all right. Okay, so my food is here. I'm gonna grab my food. All right. We got some good pizza here for dinner tonight. Good Lord, they're still in the Roman entrance. We haven't even get to the Punk entrance yet.
Las Vegas and the world acknowledge the spiral shape. Once but the whole world that sees the things of WrestleMania ladies. This is owned. It is all for this reason. Tonight marks the record of 11 main events at WrestleMania with Golden Reigns. No one's close. Even the immortal Hulk Hogan was in second place only. Roman Reigns has made WrestleMania his.
Not that anybody's actually wanted it that way, but yes, that is accurate. Got another wrong entrance. What in the world? They got Miseria Cantare. This is one of, honestly, even more than Cult of Personality. This is my personal favorite Punk entrance thing. Yeah, it's like This, all right. Besides Oba beating. Yeah, Misery Kantari. Okay. We knew they were both going to get special entrances, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, AFI is one of the better pulls there for Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to tell you about the name.
All right, I'm going to be eating, so my mic's going to be a little far away, but hopefully you should still be able to hear me.
On the front, you see the name of Balor. He is the he passed away in April 1st. Now there's the opportunity to see this main event tonight. And then there's three men on the arms of CM Punk that are being remembered today. From the service in WWE, it was our first Wrestlemania without him. The legendary camera operator, Jim Shank. He passed away. During it means a lot that Punk is honoring him. Roman Selfies, a long-time director of WWE. A man who told me I voted mentored me when I started in this company. And of course, Davey Coates, who was so important and instrumental in bringing WWE on live international tours for many, many years. And on the back of CM Punk's jacket, he gives a nod to the late, great Harley Race, one of the true influences in the career of the man known in the best in the world.
I'm going to do a portable mic real quick. Hold on. Hopefully this way you'll be able to hear me still. I'm going to do a little messing around real quick. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hopefully let me just test it real quick. Hopefully y'all should still be able to hear this. All right. So I have the secondary mic set up so I can eat dinner while watching this. So if you're in chat, I may or may not be able to hear you, and that's okay. Not over the counter. Original tribal chief. Thank you for clarifying that. This is a who cares? Well, the answer to that question is neither one of these guys. Neither one of these guys is even close to best in the world. Come on. Now they're gonna stand there and talk for 2 minutes. What the hell? This is gonna be the slowest crawl of a match the entire weekend. Like you thought last night's main event was slow. Oh boy, do I have a news for you. Remember, as I said last night, had didn't start fast. Yeah, this is the same thing here. Let's see. Okay. All right. This is better than last night, but not by much. Oh, seriously? Yeah, this is. What in the world? Yeah, this is just. They probably still have another good 15 minutes of this match. Come on. I know it's something I talked about in a couple other matches, but yeah, announcing your finisher is really dumb. Yeah, this is just bad. I'm sorry. Not as bad as last night, but still bad. Time to break some tables. I was like, oh no, 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 Punk, you're gonna die if you do this. No, Punk, no, 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 no. Don't do that. No, you are not ISO speed, Punk. You're not in your 20s. Thank God. I was like, Punk thinking he's ISO speed right here. Like, that just would have been dumb. Uh-oh. Yeah, I wouldn't say toast, but I'm surprised Punk's not bleeding yet. Punk is like Punk is like Cody. He likes to. There we go. I was like, I knew Punk was going to get color eventually. All right, we should see a power bomb here. There we go. There's a table break. Yay! All right. This is just as bad as like we probably still have a good another 10 minutes of this match. This is gonna be the longest match of the weekend by far. Yeah, one GTS ain't gonna do it. Don't think that's gonna be it. Yeah. Yeah. As I said, they still have like 10 more minutes in this match. No. Oof. Well, here we go. We're now at the point of doing other people's opposite finishers. Get ready, this is gonna look bad. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're doing. It's not gonna end on a submission, y'all. I probably got at least 4 more minutes in this match. So there's no way they're saying fight forever. Fight forever, these two would die. let's finish this out for the night. So, all right, that's it. Hopefully, y'all will be able to hear me while I was eating dinner. But there we go. All right. Is that it? All right, I think that's it. All right, so once again, only one loss. So two losses on the weekend. One for impractical booking, and one that had just too many factors to say yes or no. I'm assuming something else is coming up because they haven't they haven't they haven't actually cut away yet. Oh, is that it? Wait, what? Why is there back in 3 minutes? There's nothing else left. What the hell? All right. I'm assuming that's it. Or is Netflix going to be showing the post show? I guess I'll wait 3 minutes to see if something actually does happen, but. All right. So we'll give it we'll give it just a second. All right. All right. All right. It's got a minute 25 left. We'll see where it is in a minute 25. It might be nothing, but honestly, I'm just glad to be done with WrestleMania weekend because, as I said, after this weekend, I think my preference is I'm not going to do WWE shows, watch alongs here anymore. Mainly because it's going to be mostly commercials. At least with AEW, I have a lot to talk about during matches and stuff like that. Because there's wrestling and stuff like that. Most of this is just commercials and me complaining about commercials and stuff like that. And so I'm sorry, y'all got to give me WWE. You got to do better. I'm just gonna say it. WWE, you got to do better. Like if you're gonna force me to. So, well, it's 34 seconds. I'll see what comes on in 34 seconds. All right. Like, this is. All right, let's see. Unless there's a Netflix logo to say it's over. God damn you. All right. Well, then at least now I know I can stream. So, with that in mind, the clinic is closed for this weekend. We'll be back on Thursday for the our normal schedule. You can find us on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific at Dr. Scripts VT. And you can find me on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. But until next time, goodbye, everybody.